Klaatu Barada Nikto.
That is not Star Wars.
I just went in 8 different directions, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
What's up, guys? We're Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And today we are reacting to the championship title match of the Schmoedown Star Wars from Star Wars Celebration that happened in Chicago this last weekend.
Do you get after me when I cram a whole bunch of words into a really quick sentence? That was a ton of words.
Do the best I can.
Yeah. So this is what Joseph Scrimshaw versus I was gonna say Matt Damon. Alex Damon.
Matt Damon.
Watch our last video to get that reference. And so Alex Damon has actually done a pretty good job. I know he comes from a history of where Sam Witwer had to give up the belt because he just unfortunately had prior commitments.
Yeah.
Or he just got really busy, so he had to give up the belt because he wasn't able to commit
Or
to
he
the
saw that
schedule.
Alex Damon was coming and he got scared.
Oh, whatever you choose to believe.
Maybe.
And so Alex Damon had to fight somebody to
Bruce
get
Green.
this belt. So he fought Bruce Green, beat Bruce Green, got the belt. And then there was a challenge between Alex Damon, Joseph Scrimshaw, and Ken Knapsack at a live event, I believe, for
Ken
the belt.
was trying to take back what was rightfully his and lost first.
And so Alex Damon still came out on top of that match.
Yep.
Now we're going to fast forward to what just happened the day before, or in real time, 2 minutes ago. In our reaction time, is there was a 5-way match at Star Wars Celebration, and yes, numbers. And Scrimshaw ended up coming out ahead. Now we're going to see essentially the rematch of Scrimshaw versus Alex Damon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a heavy hitter title match here, the likes of which we haven't seen since the last time a title match happened. But it's gonna be pretty exciting because there's nothing that gets the juices flowing more like two nerds nerding out in the most nerdiest way possible about one of the most nerdiest series ever.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, movie trivia, I think, it really does cater to the nerds.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
It releases people who may not have even be considered nerds or consider themselves nerds. It helps them out and gives them a little, I would say, catharsis.
Yeah.
As far as being able to say, yeah, I've got the knowledge to represent that.
To be fair, you can be a nerd about anything.
That's true. But this, when you take just general movie knowledge and then you go straight into Star Wars, you're going onto a nerd of a whole new level.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, actually at this point is pretty impressive. I mean, nerds are ruling the world at this point, so.
Can you get to the nerding in 12 parsecs?
Possibly. Although I think parsec is more of a unit of measurement instead of speed.
That's true.
There's your nerd moment for you.
You gotta take a shortcut.
So, yeah, I mean, this is typically.
I hate Solo.
Yeah, typically we're pretty good at Star Wars.
Movie, not the character.
Lately, the Star Wars questions on the Schmoedown games, though, have been very detailed. If you saw our last one, the 5-way, I am not too quite proud of my
First answer.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
Yes. So, I mean, I thought I'm an extreme Star Wars fan. I thought I knew everything about it. You're pretty good also.
You thought you were an
I
extreme.
thought I made a mistake.
That word extreme does not mean what you think it means.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Here's the thing, like...
Did we just make a Princess Bride reference in a second Star Wars?
Yes, I was trying to roll past it. Here's the thing, like... I'm not going to set myself up and say, like, I'm really good at Star Wars. I know very general questions. I can get the general questions. The deeper stuff, call signs, vehicle names... But, for the most part, or any names of droids that have hyphens and random series of letters and numbers other than C-3PO and K-2SO.
Granted, a lot of this is stuff we just learned about ourselves from watching and reacting to the last video.
R2-D2 and BB-8, that's it.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is going to be interesting. I don't expect us to be pretty high scoring on this as we normally are.
IG-88.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know a few droids.
What's the droid that's getting its feet burned in Jabba's palace, but somehow is reacting to it like it's like in pain.
Is that one of the Gonk droids?
That's the Gonk droid, yes.
Yeah. So we know some things.
We know stuff about Star Wars, but geez, this is a whole new level that I don't think we're prepared for.
Yeah.
And especially this being a championship match, I don't think we're prepared for this. Which brings the question, who do you got?
Damon.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Honestly, like, here's the thing. Damon's beaten Scrimshaw before. Like, I know that Scrimshaw would like to have that belt. I just don't... I like Scrimshaw. I do. He's a great guy. He's hilarious. Damon, I still think, is on a different tier level than even Scrimshaw.
Possibly. I think, like, from what we've seen in the last one, I don't think that point is going to be apparent until we get to certain questions. I think there's just certain questions that go down a certain rabbit hole, and that's when we're going to look at Damon like, wow.
Yeah, and that's happened before. The last time I've seen Damon fight, when it's a really super deep cut, and he's, boom, got the answer, done.
Yeah.
That stuff is crazy. So I'm going Damon on this one.
I'm also really thankful that there's not a like Lord of the Rings specific league in
Rachel.
This. Yeah, because Rachel would dominate it, obviously, but we as reactors would be like, Nope. So anyways, let's get into this Star Wars championship match, because this is going to be good.
Excited about tonight? What do you got? Is this movie trivia game between the intern formerly known as JTI, now JTE, the engineer, and Copster. This feud is going to end, and it's a movie contest. It is time for the ultimate Schmoedown. I'm so excited. You know I love this stuff. This is the stuff dreams are made of.
So here's the nice thing about these. This is the promo they've been running lately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really nice to see where this is coming from.
Yeah.
As like YouTubers, I'm gonna plug us real quick here while this is playing.
Nice.
Not only are we doing this Cinefanatics channel, but we also run like our own vlog channels. The links to those are down below.
Mm-hmm.
This is an inspiration story, I would say here. Because Mark and Christian, sitting at a pizza place in Anaheim, came up with this idea. They started incorporating it into their show that they were doing at the time, and it's launched from there.
It just turned into a thing.
It turned into essentially a monster.
Yeah.
And look at the position that we're in now. They are being almost completely funded by Patreon, by fans, by people who understand and like what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is impressive. And that was a rubber band.
Sorry, I was fidgeting with the rubber band. Yeah. Yeah, it's very impressive, actually. Just to go from being part of just their podcast show over at AfterBuzz to now they're looking at trying to, at some point, get their own studio space.
Yeah.
And this is it.
I mean, if you look at the fans, how many fans are there on, like, the Facebook page?
Like 17,000.
I think over 17,000 the last time I checked.
Yeah.
I mean, their storylines are fantastic. The writing on this, outside of just flat-out movie trivia,
It's getting better and better.
Yeah.
Better and better. I mean, there's a reason they're calling this the Magic Season also.
This is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Sorry if that sounds like pandering at some point, but I mean, we've seen these promos and I just felt like we should react with our thoughts and feelings.
It's fair. I mean, you got to be honest. We're two people reacting to this thing, so of course we love it.
Inman does look like Riker, though.
It's going to be a hell of a
With
ride.
the, with the Riker facial hair.
beard. He looks like he could play a young Riker.
Make it so.
Put your hands together for Mark Baby Carrots Ellis.
So I think they're having to. Looks like they're having to go back and replay, just because of how it's all edited together
Thank you, Chicago. How you feel tonight?
and how they had to do the releases
Look
and
at
everything.
the energy in this house. It is such an honor for all of us at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown to be in the place where the 1985 Monsters of the Midway took home a Super Bowl championship.
Not Bears.
This is the
Da
city
Bears.
where Michael Jordan brought home 6 NBA World titles.
That's my sports reference
This
for
is
them.
the city where Brian Urlacher had hair restoration surgery. Now, whether you guys are in town here in Chicago for a little convention happening down the street, whether you're watching somewhere else in the world, you guys probably noticed a little trailer drop yesterday for a film called The Rise of Skywalker.
Wait, what's the Rise of Skywalker?
It's the next Terminator movie.
Oh,
Now, whether you were actually at that
Kinda weird.
convention
Sounds like it should be a Star
watching that
Wars
film, whether
movie.
you were somewhere
Yeah.
else
Very odd,
around the world,
especially since they
whether
dropped the
you were
Terminator
like
trailer
me,
at the Star Wars
trying to
celebration.
film a reaction vid.
Weird.
they dropped the Terminator. We didn't film a reaction to that.
When you heard a laugh that you have not heard in some time.
Whoops.
Heard a
Whoopsie.
little giggle, and everyone around the world was stunned, except for one man.
I love this.
Only one human being was not surprised to hear Emperor Palpatine giggle at the end of the teaser trailer, and that man must himself be a Sith Lord. So please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the stage my partner in crime.
I honestly
the
think this is
German
one of the first things I thought of when I heard Emperor Palpatine laughing at the end of the trailer. I was like, Christian was right.
Christian's a writer for Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
Get on out here, you gang!
Christian was right.
Christian is writing it, and
Yeah.
we didn't know the whole time.
He's a Disney shill. He's a Disney shill. Wish you'd understand that reference if you watch Collider Live.
What reference?
He's a Disney shill. He's a
Oh.
Disney shill.
I was sneezing.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Man, this is awesome. I got to see right away. It's true. I guess I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. I'd only do it once. Only once.
Jeez.
Only once. Only once. But listen, guys. You guys are here, and I'm very excited that you're here.
Belize
We
it.
are going to be putting on a hell of a show
Belize
tonight.
it.
You're not even old enough to remember that.
I feel like I do.
Something. It was funny because Dagnino, which is crazy, actually said something smart before. I know. He walked up. Well, he walked up and he goes, "Remember this. Look at this." And he said, "This. The first time we did this, it was JTE fuddling around in this little booth, answering Triceratops Taurus Totus tops. You know? And now look at it, buddy. Look at us. Look
Just said
at us.
Tortoise tops.
Man, you say even worse than he does.
In a pizza place
That's
in
the joke.
Anaheim. And if I can just pay you a compliment, sir, I have never seen you work a telephone that well. You're usually pretty fiddly with the old iPhone. I just shut it down because I was worried. I knew it was going to be on my pants, and people were like, "It's still on, dummy." So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to shut it off. I did it, and it worked out. It was the energy, man. I could feel the energy. And
I made the reference last time, but it's like Mark Ruffalo in the Thor Ragnarok premiere when he had the phone streaming the entire time.
Yeah.
Usher came by like, "You need to turn that off, Mark."
That's why we do it.
He's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, man, this is our sport, right? This is our sport. This is the one, it's like we feel it. You can tell I was on the radio on WGN here on, I think it was like Thursday night. And
That's worth a listen to, actually, because I listened to that.
these
to
guys,
his,
these competitors are like mental athletes. With
being on
something
the
they put
WGN radio.
themselves through, how serious they take it. And the first match tonight is a championship match, and this is the Star Wars Championship. Yeah. You got like yesterday. I mean, obviously, if you weren't at the convention yesterday, you get spoiled here watching the live stream. But just unfortunately, we just couldn't air it. But Joseph Scrimshaw took that 5-way, and Laura Kelly, by the way, and Andrew. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Laura Kelly, Dimolanta, Molly Damon, and Andrew. They all played so hard, but Scrimshaw took it, and he really wants to take the title. But I don't know how Damon. He's like unbeatable.
Well, he's very Star Wars heavy in the mythology of this match now, too, because Joseph Scrimshaw, you look at it, it's a lot like the famous words from A New Hope, if you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Right. Joseph Scrimshaw has tasted defeat. Will he come back and be some weird sentient force ghost here tonight? Will he be a shade of blue? We're about to find out.
Well, and it's the second title we've ever put on the line in a live event. Mark, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, Christian. That deep dish is sitting in my tummy, and I am ready to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing going. Let's Schmoedown. These 5 competitors are going for that coveted prize. If they
Your Snoke theory
today,
sucks.
they will get
I
a
love
shot
that.
at the reigning champion.
We have Alex Damon, who does a show called Star Wars Explained. You know what he does? He explains Star Wars! And comedian Joseph Scrimshaw from the Force Center podcast, who is obsessed with the galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, this is Snoke. I'm coming back. I still want that belt.
And who's ready for some magic?
Alex Damon is here.
I'm here for redemption. I want to try again.
Joseph Scrimshaw's in the house.
Hello there.
It's down to Scrimshaw and Alex Damon.
It's a close match, too.
So what's next for you?
I want another shot at Alex.
April 13th, Mr. Alex Damon, Star Wars Explained himself, puts his title on the line, and it goes down during Star Wars Celebration.
I've got the best coach in the world. This is my wife, Molly. She handles all of it. Please welcome Andy Blanchard.
Alice Laura, Force Toast Pod.
I'm Andrew Dimolanta, Schmoedown Patreon, and the newest Star Wars competitor. I just want to let you all know that I'm excited to meet you, and let's give them one hell of a match.
Named the Jedi killed while riding a speeder bike on the planet Salukama in Revenge of the Sith. Scott Hawley.
What a shot. Bathing in all of his Star Wars glory.
It's the weirdest Eskimo kiss I've ever seen.
This is just what I do all day, every day. I'm not going to feel like it's really mine until I face Sam.
Well, if that just doesn't hype you up, I don't know what will.
How about that? How about that, Mark? I mean, I'm hyped up already. You look at that. Like, you
Well,
really
worked on him.
These are
See?
two competitors.
Yeah.
The first time they were on that Fatal 5 to where Sam Witwer ultimately took it, but that's where Scrimshaw and Damon popped. That's when look out for those guys. They rose inside of the division and they started forming this rivalry. And it's like Damon has always edged out Scrimshaw by that much.
Yeah, but then you think about what the live element is going to do to a competitor, because Joseph Scrimshaw, as I saw as recently as last night, the guy is a killer on stage, whether it comes to stand-up, whether it comes to Star Wars knowledge. Alex Damon, he's been in similar moments like this. He does this at Dragon Con every year. He answers Star Wars questions, and a lot of them very correctly. So I don't think the bright light's going to get to either competitor, but will these 1,000 people start to affect them?
Oh, that's the question. Or will it energy? Well, anyway, so with that, the notable accomplishments to where Joseph Scrimshaw won the Fatal 5, has been neck to neck with Damon, has been #1 contender before. Alex Damon has the title defense, looking for his 3rd consecutive win in the Star Wars division. And with that, Mark, are you ready?
Prepare.
Well, say it with me, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! 5 rounds for the Star Wars Division Championship. Introducing first.
Nice.
Duel of the Fates.
Representing Force Center with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats. He is the #1 contender in the Star Wars division. He is Joseph the Jedi Scrimshaw. Joseph Scrimshaw,
Bringing a beer on the
the
stage.
challenger, yeah. Oh, he's giving himself a beer, Mark. That's power.
He's using the
That's
force
powers.
to drink alcohol.
Well done. Hello, sir.
Let's be honest, that's what we would all use the Force
How
for.
nice to see you. He's got a few words I think he wants to say.
I would like
I mean, that worked until my other hand came into frame, and then...
Yeah.
He is a noble man. I have studied hard for this competition by watching his videos.
I mean,
That's funny.
that's best idea in any combat is to know what your enemy knows.
This title, I have gone
It works.
through many different competitors. They were all very good people, and now the thousands of years of their knowledge lives inside of me.
Nice Rise of the Skywalker reference.
And tonight, if the Force is with me, which it might not be, this will be the Rise of Scrimshaw.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What a moment
Just
from
the most
challenger
intimidating
coming out
title
here.
ever.
The Rise of
Literally
Scrimshaw.
referenced a trailer that dropped yesterday.
Yeah, well, he's not going to have to wait much longer. And his opponent.
No. I'm okay.
Representing Star Wars Explained. Led to the ring by his wife Molly Damon. He is the reigning, defending, movie trivia Schmoedown Star Wars champion of the world.
He's going the wrong direction.
He's out of there.
The Demon Damon! Record of 3-1. Alex Damon looking for his second title defense of the championship. The champion making his way to the ring. He is
Alex Damon wasn't even brought back.
Alex the Demon Damon. Damon, of course, taking up the
Timing with that music.
Yeah, I know.
sign of respect.
It doesn't even look like he was doing that on purpose.
That just happened. That's awesome.
Champion and the champion's wife are taking the
Makes me
title
want to
away.
have like entrance music everywhere I go.
I enjoy this matchup. One competitor brought a belt.
Here
to the
comes
ring,
Robert
a
Adams
beer.
walking
What's
into
gonna
the
happen?
room. Ah.
All right, so as
No?
our
How'd that go again?
sit down, Mark, what are the
No.
rules for this 5-round title match?
You take a quick nap. I'll let everybody know what the rules are. This
That's
is
right, 15 seconds to answer the question, and with that, we'll ask the challenger, are you ready?
the Force will be with me, maybe.
Ask the champion, are you ready?
I got lost on the way to the stage, but I'm ready now.
All right, and if that's the case, let's get
May the
ready
Force
to Schmoedown!
Be with us.
And our whiteboards.
All right,
Mainly with our whiteboards, because I don't
here we go,
As
guys.
trust me.
Question number 1. In the realm of A New Hope, John Dutch Vander flies
Nope.
into the Battle of Yavin with which call sign?
We have it on good. Is it Yavin or Yavin? Or does it
It's whatever you want it to be.
like Baba or Boba Fett?
Zibbly-zoo.
No, that's definitely bold.
Billy Joe Jim Boba Fett.
Just stop talking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alex.
Gold leader.
Yes. And Joseph.
Gold leader.
Tie game.
So, Rainbow 83.
Guess what? What? Gold leader.
All right, your next
jeez.
question comes from episode 2,
Totally knew that.
Attack of the Clones.
Sure.
didn't just guess.
I hate call
And
signs.
your question is, who is Yoda speaking with when he admits, blind we are, if creation of this clone army we could not see? I feel like they really jazzed up Yoda's like misdirectional speech.
I know one.
I feel like there's only two possibilities for this
There's
answer.
really only one.
4, 3, 2, 1, and Joseph.
Mace Windu.
Yes, sir. And Alex?
Mace Windu.
2-2.
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu. It's either that or Obi-Wan.
I mean, okay, slightly. Yeah.
In the category of Mark Ellis's favorite movie, Return of the Jedi.
This is a good movie.
Yum num for life.
I do like the Yub Nub.
All right, here we go. What did Moff Gerard tell Darth Vader he needed to complete the construction of the second Death Star? Excuse me. What did Jesus? What did
Gerard.
Thank you. What did Moff Gerard tell Darth Vader he needed to complete the construction of the second Death Star?
You know what they call Jer Gerard on the ship? They just call him Jer Bear.
Yeah.
You were writing a long time there.
5,
I mean, I'm trying to be detailed on this.
3,
We have two different answers then.
2,
Probably.
1. Pens down. And Alex.
More men.
Yes. And Joseph.
I need more men.
Yes.
No, I'm wrong.
I was close.
A pipe for the master toilet.
I said more time.
Damn. I mean, mine actually made sense.
And your question is, in episode 1, what is the alphanumeric designation of the Naboo starfighter?
Excuse me?
What is the alphanumeric?
Getting to the nitty-gritty.
Of the Naboo starfighters?
Like a who played Luke kind of question.
People always ask me, why do you compete? Questions like this. 5, 4,
We're not even able to write the questions
3,
anymore.
No clue.
1. Pens down, please. And Joseph.
N1.
Yes.
Ah.
Alex.
N1.
Look at these two.
I said A1C, which was the highest designation I made in the military.
I put K1.
Oh, okay.
Yours could have been a steak sauce.
Next question, number 5. Force Awakens.
Air Force.
A1 steak sauce.
This famous veteran of the Galactic Civil War came out of retirement to join General Leia's resistance. Who is it?
Little added flair on the end of it.
Oh.
Who is it? Who is it? Tell me, come on. 5, 4, 3,
Why am I blanking on his name?
1. And Alex.
Admiral Akbar.
Yes.
Yes. And Joseph.
This question is not a trap. Akbar.
That's right.
Akbar.
You know, I always totally forget Akbar's not with us anymore.
Oh, you don't remember?
I completely Daisy Ridley'd that one.
I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah,
Very
you have to watch our
disrespectful.
previous video
Very
to get that reference.
He should have been with us, though. It's a
He got
silly decision.
blown to bits. Sadly, he could not have the funeral he wanted
Jeez.
to watch down at Twitter.
Ah.
Wow. Ellis.
Your next question
Wow.
comes from Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, and gentlemen, your question is, which clone trooper is the first to receive the Order 66 message from
Yep.
Darth Sidious?
I can remember this guy's name. I can't remember Admiral Akbar.
I think all the troops giggled if he said Order 69.
5, 4,
Well,
3,
I mean, that's a funny
2.
joke.
1. Pens down, please. And Joseph.
Cody.
Yes. And Alex.
Cody.
It is.
That'd be Cody.
6.
Cody Hall, that's a wanger.
Cody.
Cody Hall's a wanger.
sad face because it is a sad scene.
It is. You're right.
So it's either Cody or Rex, and it's not Rex, so it's Cody.
Was someone named Rex?
Watch the Clone Wars. Good lord.
All right, next question, gentlemen. The best movie in the franchise, The Empire Strikes Back, is the next category.
Maybe.
While on
pretty good.
Dagobah, who did Luke say that he saw in his Force vision, causing him to lose focus and abruptly end his training with Yoda?
Oh.
I don't have time to write what I want to put.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
This
Alex?
isn't right.
Han and Leia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Han and Leia.
Tied up.
I put his friends, but that's what I meant was Han and Leia.
Yeah, I was going to write his friends dying, but
You know, I'm going to take the credit for that one because that's exactly what was meant.
They might give it to
The
you.
question is, Admiral Radis commanded the Battle of Scarif from the deck of what rebel capital ship?
Oh, shoot. What was the name of it?
Oh, Rogue One? Yep, I'm probably not going to know this.
Like 8 times.
I can't remember the name of it.
Be like, yeah. These guys fart more correct answers.
No.
5.
No,
You did it
this
just
isn't
now.
right.
4,
It's not right.
3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. And Joseph.
Profundity, smiley face.
That's right. Alex.
The profundity, no smiley face.
Tie game.
Oh, what?
The profundity.
What a battle. Impressive. And the crowd lifted
Is that a
the
real
respect
word?
that they deserve here.
Hello, wisdom.
No, it's a
hello,
Star Wars
profundity.
word.
All right, guys. 2 questions left in round 1.
Jeez.
The Last Jedi is the next.
I've gotten half as many correct as they did.
I almost feel like I'd be like better off with Lord of the Rings trivia at this point.
Christian, I
No.
noticed our online chat just spiked when you said those words.
The whole thing just
Probably
crashed.
not.
All right, here we go. The casino on Canto Bight can be found on what outer rim planet? Name of the planet.
What was the name of the planet?
It was just like
All I remember is Canto Bight.
every time those 3 words get said.
5,
It's like the Winter Soldier.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Weird that I know this.
And Alex.
It's located in the corporate sector of space, Cantonica.
Yes, Joseph.
Cantonica.
Tie game.
I don't like that one.
So how about
There's
this?
a Canto
If
Bight.
they both get this next one right.
Not that good of a movie.
They both get a bonus question. because
I watch it. I've seen it more than once. It's Star Wars. I like Star Wars, but not my
like
favorite.
I like it as a Star Wars movie.
it serves its purpose.
It's
I
definitely-
get the idea behind it.
It's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah, no.
Divisive.
This
That's it.
class of stormtroopers protect the conveyance transport on the snowy planet of Vandor.
Yes.
The class of stormtroopers. You can't just write stormtrooper and get it right. You know the guys with the 110 on their back? Not good enough.
Good job, Shill. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Wait.
1. Joseph for the perfect round.
No.
Range troopers.
Yes,
Oh,
and
never
Alex
mind.
for the perfect round.
Range troopers.
Wow.
I like this one even less.
What? Wow. 10,
I wasn't going to get that right.
I mean,
They're tied.
you like it
They
even
both
less
had a
than I
perfect
do.
round.
Both get the same question.
That's
here.
insane.
Extra
Holy
question.
crap.
1 point. 1 point for the bonus, gentlemen. Here we go. Who played Weasel, a pod race spectator in Phantom Menace that became
Is that
a
Warwick
marauder
Davis?
in Solo, a
Yeah.
Star Wars story?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Welcome to the Dude See You
I don't know if we had to write that down, but that was exactly what I was about to guess anyways.
I mean, they might.
Subtitles. 5,
I think they're going to write it down, but yeah, that was Warwick Davis.
2,
Willow.
1. Alex.
Warwick Davis.
Yes, Joseph.
Warwick
Tie
Davis.
game.
Who's been in almost all the Star Wars movies in some form or fashion.
Basically, yeah.
He was originally Wicket when he was a kid.
The wheel round. How's that go?
Well, in the interest of time, we should have skipped to the 5-point question for each one and
All
call
right.
it a day. In round number 2, this is known as the wheel round. Now, the wheel was very sorry, but it had family obligations and could not make the trip. However, we do have an electronic wheel for you, gentlemen. It is still the wheel of fate, justice,
carry it.
and destiny. The wheel for today's match is a sponsored wheel, and it is sponsored by Schmoedown
People were
patron
booing. You
John
carry it.
Layton. How about a hand?
Thank you, Mr. Layton. Because of people like you, we are able to continue watching this.
The two slices that John wanted to sponsor were the Phantom Menace.
You'd be over dramatic, but it's still true.
For your patronage. Now, in round number 2, each of you guys are tied right now, but Alex, you are holding a very pretty belt, so you have the option. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your drunk opponent?
I'll let Joseph go.
And let Joseph go. Okay. I didn't realize there. All right. All right. Here we go. Joseph's going to use the force. And there you go. Look at the force. Good move.
It's impressive.
There's
The
spin.
opposite way. Very impressive.
Look at that.
There's the spin.
All right. Round and round it goes.
And it's landing on.
The thing, you have to do that at a live event.
Yeah.
Unlikely outcome.
Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Joseph,
I will accept.
take it.
Simon Pegg.
5 questions. 5 questions.
Oh, they haven't asked yet.
Was it Unthar Platt? Something like
In
that?
The Force Awakens,
Unkar.
what are Leia's final words to Han?
I
Go
know.
get our son. Go get our boy.
Bring him home.
Bring him home.
Bring him home.
Correct for 2 points.
I know.
Scrimshaw takes the
No,
lead.
Force
All right.
Awakens.
Question 2. In the beginning of The Force Awakens, what is the name of the ship that Han and Chewie are using in their smuggling operation?
Wannabe Millennium
Nirvana.
Falcon?
Correct.
Not as good a ship of
As
Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
Falcon Dash 1.
Question 3. Why do BB-8 and Rey first interact with
He's
Finn?
got
Because of
Poe's
the
jacket.
jacket. Yeah.
BB-8 and Rey first interact with Finn.
Please repeat the question.
How do BB-8 and Rey first interact with Finn?
We're looking for the catalyst that got them to interact. What was it?
I will not editorialize. I will simply attempt to answer. Finn intervenes to help Rey in a fight.
Incorrect.
For the steal.
BB-8 recognizes his jacket and they chase him and then they.
That's
hit him with a
correct.
stick.
2 points.
Yeah, he's wearing Poe's jacket.
It's a tough question.
Tough
It's a little
question.
tricky, but it's a fair answer. Alex answered it. That is a huge
I
steal.
mean, he's
That's-
not wrong.
All right, here we go. Next question.
You know, because BB-8 first recognized Poe's jacket. That's why.
Also known as the Crimson Corsair. There you go. Speak to you.
I think I could help you complete this question if you need it.
The Crimson. I'll just do it.
Just do it.
Also known as the Crimson Corsair, Finn seeks a ride off Tokadana with
Oh.
this Red Raider pirate.
Sadana Thano.
Yes. 2
Yes.
points. Okay.
Jeez.
Last question here,
Could not
Joseph.
remember that
Last
name.
question. What is the name of the scavenger that nets BB-8 on Jakku?
Oh,
Kido.
2 more points.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no way you knew that.
that's where
But
Rey
Damon
finds
himself
BB-8.
down 6.
Yeah.
It was a big steal, Christian, but you have to remember this is a 5-round match, and so you have the betting round where points could be lost or gained. Then you also have the speed round, which relies on your ability to hit a buzzer and answer questions.
I mean, she did say his name.
Joseph has plenty of life left in him.
She did?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so now Alex will spin. Alex, give you your 4th spin. There you go.
All right, Alex, spin the opposite way of the wheel.
He did that with very little effort.
Star of episode 9. Oh, wait, that's in episode 3. Sorry. And it lands on.
This could be another Force Awakens. Spin again.
I'll spin it harder this time.
Spin harder, please.
From the wheel, not the pegs.
There it goes.
Yes, I know that joke was already made.
Cut to 3 hours later. The
Making
Force
it again.
Awakens. Spin again, Alex.
Pray I don't make it any further.
Wow.
It could happen again, Christian.
I'm gonna crack myself up. It's good TV.
Ooh, The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. There it is.
Well, keep her spinning it again.
Seems to be the villain of today's show.
I guess I'm taking it.
You staying? You gonna stay with it?
Can after that.
You gonna stay?
I'll stay.
He's gonna stay. Okay.
Take the Last Jedi. All right, Alex, 5 questions in this slate for you, each worth 2 or 1 if you ask for multiple choice. Your first question: in the opening space battle of The Last Jedi, what is the name of Blue Leader?
Ron.
Tally Lentra.
You got it.
So close. You're so close. I would have gone with Darren myself.
Scrimshaw by 4. Your next question: how many resistance transport ship launched from cruiser to try and make it to Crate?
See, it's not that easy, is it?
How many resistance transport ships went from the cruiser to try to make it to Crate?
15?
That is correct.
30.
30.
Double that.
Oh, okay. I'm having a half day.
Right now, that's your next question. In The Last Jedi, what is the name of the ship that DJ commandeers during the escape at Canto Bight?
Ron.
Libertine.
Yes, it is.
This kid is ridiculous.
Oddly, again, I would have gone with Darren.
Also a bar on Sunset. They did stand-up once in 2009.
One of these days I'll be
Paid
right.
By the First Order, what
On
did
Star Wars.
DJ call Finn?
You're being paid by the First Order.
5.
Big F.
2 points.
Big F.
All right, so now Alex
Not touching that one.
No.
And he has one more question. That one is, in the film The Last Jedi, Rose states that if they're able to disable the First Order tracking device, that they won't realize it's off for one system cycle, which lasts how many minutes?
6.
Yes, it does!
Wow.
6-minute system cycle.
And that steal was everything. That was a 4-point swing there. And the champion finds himself 4 points up going into round number 3, Mark, which is the betting round. How's that go?
It is the betting round. Wager away like you're on Canto Bite in the betting. Okay, your answer.
All right, so with that, we'll bring the wheel up, and then Alex Damon will use the force to spin the wheel, and then we will pick that category. All right, Alex, there's the spin, and there
we go.
Wonderful. It's amazing.
Seamless.
It's high tech.
Practiced that for 3 hours.
Good. What will it land on?
All right, will it be The Force Awakens? Will it be Meryl Streep?
Back around.
Hoping for Meryl Streep.
A New Hope. It's a good one for it to land on.
Episode 4. All right, so gentlemen, please put your points.
All right,
How
so
many
I was
you're
going to
wager?
go with 1, but
I'm going with 2.
yeah, I think I'm going to go with 2.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I like to know that.
I'll be a little daring on this.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, your question, gentlemen. On the Tantive 4 at the beginning of A New Hope, what Imperial officer suggests to Lord Vader that holding Leia is dangerous and could generate sympathy for the rebellion? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know.
Yeah,
Just
pretty sure it's
points.
the same.
2 points?
2 points.
Yes, and your answer?
Paul Treatham.
Correct.
Nope.
And Alex, how many points?
3 points.
And you bet?
I said
I
a
see
smiley
you said-
or a frowny face.
You
'cause I
didn't have
know.
it either. Wow. So Alex loses 3 points. So it's now a 27.
So Scrimshaw was right.
Gains a point
He
there.
gained 1 point
Yeah.
because neither one of them knew it.
Oh,
The answer was Dane Cheer.
oh, well, I was wrong.
Dane-
Admiral Mahdi?
Yeah, Marty, I enjoyed those 2 points.
Because we actually met him, and he's the only one we know.
Okay, so now with that,
So-
that was huge for Scrimshaw. That was huge. He is now
1 point gain for me.
3.
Well,
And
not
we get
counting.
to round number 4, which is that speed round. Make sure I can see
Wheel
those
rounds.
buzzers there.
Yeah.
Mark, how's that go?
Well, this is how it works, Christian. I get to go be a game show host
Oh, that's
and
right.
stand up
Yeah.
in between the 2 competitors.
Go for it.
You see the buzzers right here. We're going to do a quick test run of each one. As soon as y'all hear the question, even before the question is finished being asked, if you
Now Scrimshaw's going to be looking to gain some points here, and here we go. If you guys are ready, Alex, you ready?
Ready.
Joseph, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Then let's begin. Okay. First question.
Here's the round where we're just in silence for a while.
Who's the
Pretty much.
first human character seen in The Empire Strikes Back?
Luke.
Alex.
Luke Skywalker.
Correct for
Yes.
1 point.
Oh, I was wrong about that.
Riding the Tauntaun.
Yeah.
Question 2. What species are the axe-toting creatures that guard the entrance?
Gamorrean guards.
Gamorrean guards.
Gamorrean guards.
Yes.
Or
Or
Gamorrean.
however you want to pronounce it. Yeah.
We've been saying it wrong our
The
entire
green
lives.
pig guards. Yes.
3. Han Solo meets Chewbacca on which muddy planet?
No.
Alex. Mim Bam.
Yes. 1 point.
Bam Bam. What he said. Pretty sure that's not what he said.
This
Flintstones.
healing substance helped men.
Alex.
Bacta.
Yes.
Wow.
And your final question. Final question in the speed round.
Christian, give it 1 second here. The buzzers seem to have chosen whether they're on the dark side or the light. And we are clear.
Okay. All right, here we go. Last one. Producer Robert Watts. He's got a cameo as an Imperial in which film?
Joseph.
Return of the Jedi.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
23.
That's
19,
insane.
That's a pull right there.
19. 4
Would
points.
never, not,
4 points.
I'm actually surprised we
As
knew some of
get to
those.
the 5th and
And
final
quick.
round.
can't pronounce Gamorrean though.
Who cares?
Not a single
Gamora?
question missed there.
Why is
They're buzzing
Gamorrean?
in, They're going tit for tat. They're taking turns.
Actually makes
It's a
sense.
4
She
point
was
advantage
green.
Once again for Alex Damon.
She
In
looked like a
round
pig.
number 5, this
Maybe
could
the Gamorrean
determine
women don't look
your
like pigs.
winner. Each competitor is going to hear only trailing Alex by 4. So Alex, we're going to get your numbers first. From 1 to 20, what do you like?
3, 2, and 7.
3, 2, and 7 for the champion.
Picking inside
So
of
this
10.
might actually be close.
Joseph.
20, 19, 18.
Ooh, going backwards.
So the last one he was 1, 2, and 3.
High
Now he's
numbers.
20, 19, and
Very
18.
high numbers.
Joseph, we start with number 20
Well played.
for you.
Yeah,
That
it's a
comes
simple
from the
man. I
category
like him.
of The Force Awakens. Okay. First introduced in The Force Awakens, who voices
Lupita
the
Nyong'o.
character
Nyong'o.
of Maz Kanata
Lupita Nyong'o.
for 2 points.
Is it weird that I actually thought that this would be a question before we even started this?
Was it really her, or was it the
No.
tethered one?
So,
Ah, good job.
From the movie?
I know, the other one, I get it. The bounce,
Good job, Mark.
the bounce it back
We
out
saw
of
her at the
champion
premiere of
got
that
hit
movie
this one.
in South by
Category
Southwest.
19.
Yep.
Category 19 is Revenge of the Sith. Who provides the voice of General
Matthew. It's Matthew something.
Wood.
Oh,
Yeah.
Matthew Wood.
for 3 points.
Yeah.
Also
All
does a
now
lot
we
of
have
voices
to-
on the Clone Wars
Alex
cartoon.
Damon has to hit
Including
his
General
2-pointer
Grievous.
here.
Yes,
Right,
Grievous.
Alex, your
Grievous.
three-pointer, you said
However you want to pronounce it. Gamorrean Guard.
And
Whatever.
that corresponds to
Gamorrean Guard.
the greatest film in the Star Wars franchise. Excuse me, it might not. I don't know what the dad did to my computer. Okay, well, I totally misspoke because it corresponds to Attack of the Clones, which is in fact not the best movie in the Star
It's not the
Wars.
worst, though.
I
Depends on
liked
who you
the one
ask.
that had the lightsaber, though. Alex, your question for 2 points
I
and
liked it.
to regain the lead over Joseph. Who played Jango Fett?
Tamora Morrison.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now it
I
bounces
have to assume
back
that he said the
to
exact same thing that
Joseph
we did in
Scrimshaw.
unison.
Yeah. At the exact same time.
And his category is 5-pointer is number 18.
Aquaman's father,
If you
for
hit
those who
this,
didn't get it.
It bounces back to Alex Damon. However, if you miss it,
It's also in
Alex
couples
Damon
retreat.
retains the Star Wars Championship. Here is
It's an old
the
pull.
5-pointer. What kind of poisonous creatures were used to
The
try
worms.
and assassinate Padme
What were
Amidala
their names?
in Attack of the Clones?
Dummy and you.
5 points for
They were
Joseph.
I wish I knew what he said.
There were some kind of worms.
I wish I knew what he said.
You know, I'm too busy reacting.
Well, react less.
Oh.
3.
That's the point of this.
So Alex Damon, you're going to get kind of a practice one for points if you're keeping score at home. You selected category number 2, and that corresponds to vehicles, weapons, and technology. Nerd alert. Your question, Alex.
It's bad when you're a nerd and you call a nerd alert.
The Resistance is forced to use
what
what
we
type of beat-up ships to fight the approaching First Order?
Ski speeders.
Yes, they are.
For 3 points. All right. So it's come down to this. If Alex Damon hits the 5-pointer, he retains the title. However, if he misses, Joseph Scrimshaw
love
will
these
be
matches.
the new champion.
This is what you wanted a
I
live event.
love a 1 point difference in a 1 question.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, for 5 points, retain the belt to defeat your mortal enemy, Joseph Scrimshaw. Your question comes, you selected category number 7, and that corresponds to the world of Solo, a Star Wars story.
God, why? Why that movie? Why? Can it be a New
Points and
Hope?
Free Grand Slam at Denny's. Your question is, what kind of speeder did Han steal on Corellia that he used for his escape
Fast one.
with Kira?
M68. Nice, right?
And your winner,
Yeah.
and still, Star Wars
Jeez.
Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World.
As soon as he actually gave the exact quote that Han said,
The kid has done it again. Alex Damon,
will he ever be beaten?
the title. There he is.
Not until he faces Sam Witwer, potentially.
But here's the thing: these games, again, like him playing against Scrimshaw, keeps being so close.
Yeah.
Love to see a great competition.
Like I want to see the Damon versus Scrimshaw like 3.
They really
Yeah.
support each other. They root each other on in life and in trivia. So it's fun to see them go head to head, give each other such a great match every time, and have such great sportsmanship at the end. It's really nice to see.
So with that, we are now going to throw it to the interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the great Jen Sturger, ladies and gentlemen. Jen Sturger is here.
Guys, am I allowed to cuss on this show or no?
And so she repeats.
Well, I mean,
sort of.
That match was so amazing, I ripped off one of my sleeves backstage.
Sorry.
Wait.
Oh, let's see. I wrote down questions.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
that actually kind of makes sense.
Sorry. Look, I think what that came down to was those steals in the second round.
Maybe. I don't know. I never know.
Did you black out up there? What happened?
Kinda. I just hear the questions. I can't even see anything out here.
I know the camera's over here, but.
Oh. See, I don't know what's going on. I got lost on the way to the stage.
But look, it's been you and Ken and Scrimshaw doing this three-way dance for the longest time, you know? But I think it all comes down to, do you still want that match with Whitworth?
Of course I do.
Yeah, we want to see that.
Chicago, I think this is an obvious answer. Do you guys still want that match with Whitworth?
Well, I was told that Whitworth is coming out right. No? Okay. No.
Christian, you got some work to do. But congratulations again, Alex. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Guys, Alex Damon. Give it up for Scrimshaw, guys.
Always a good performer.
Man, all that came down to was who was going to blink first, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is what happened.
Oh, great interview.
I disagree.
Yeah, give it up for Scrimshaw, guys. But listen, you guys have had an amazing rivalry. You know, you faced each other live with Ken in that three-way in Los Angeles and now here in Chicago. And I think with it all coming down to basically one question, this crowd would not be disappointed at all again if we just redid that match all over again right now.
In fact, let's go ahead and do that.
I would very much like that. I would like to play.
This video ends in 2 minutes, so I don't think that's going to happen.
I like how you had to check the timer, though, just to see.
Basically,
Like, wait, what?
I already own
I wanted to
many
make sure
belts.
I said the right time.
I don't need a belt.
Yeah.
I want to say Star Wars things in front of 1,000 people every night.
Well, that's how you do it.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna let you go backstage and finish whatever's in that cup, because I'm pretty sure it's alcoholic.
It's beer.
Guys, just Scrimshaw.
I like him.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Joseph. And thank you to Alex. That was a hell of a match. And one of the things, too, Jen had mentioned as far as that Ken, Joseph, and Ken were doing this dance, and that was the case for a little bit. But I think yesterday it changed that. I think we found some new stars in Molly Damon. I think we found a new star with Andy Blanchard. I think we found a new star with, how about patron Andrew DiMolanta? Right? And last, but certainly not least, she became a superstar yesterday. That's Laura Kelly. Laura Kelly was phenomenal.
Yeah, the reverberations of new competition, of new blood in the realm of Star Wars were felt throughout the greater Chicago area yesterday. It's almost like we knew our cast of heroes, and now we have a bunch of broom kids raising up their brooms saying, I want in, I am Force sensitive.
Well, look, this was the thing, man. They promised to put on a good match. They put on a good match. And Alex Damon is it's unbelievable. I know I have my work to do, and every time I see Sam, I try to get him into it. So I'm going to keep trying. I know it's the match. I know it's the match we want to see, but we will see for sure. But that's not all we got to do tonight. We have a little more to do, but to let everybody know who's streaming, obviously check it out. If you keep commenting on the live stream, if you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. Thanks to all our patrons. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Let's get ready to Schmoedown, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
And There was a part of me that was really hoping that they would pull Whitwer out from the back at the last minute and surprise everybody.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you would expect to see, like, at a live show.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure he was there. It's Star Wars Celebration. I'm pretty sure he was hanging around somewhere.
Yeah, because he voices, like, what, half of the Star Wars, like, characters in animation right now?
All Palpatine.
I mean...
pretty much anyone who's a Sith.
Yeah, he's there. I mean...
yeah. That would have been awesome, but I understand if he's if he's there, he's also probably got a busy schedule too of making appearances and whatnot.
He is the living embodiment of Star Wars currently,
more or less.
Yeah.
So, that went how we thought.
Yeah, Damon won barely.
Yeah, that was a close match though. That was a close match.
Yeah, which I mean, you gotta like close matches.
Yeah, never tell me the odds.
Alright, C-3PO. That's more of a Han Solo and whatever.
You've been on a roll tonight.
Yeah, I know. I need to watch all the Star Wars movies again. So, which, I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, I like Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I'll watch the Star Wars. It's actually quite good because I ran out of movies to watch before I go to sleep.
I'm not going to watch them probably all the way through again until we get closer to Rise of Skywalker coming out. I'll do my full watch through again then.
Or the next time there might be like a major Star Wars Schmoedown competition happening.
Maybe.
Just so we could kind of maybe save face on camera.
I'm doing fine. I don't know about you.
Oh, shut up.
It depends on my schedule and time.
Yeah.
What I'm working on. But yeah, that's the Star Wars matches are always fun ones, just because they are very specific as to a certain movie, obviously. But it's just how deep does the trenches get in the questions?
And here's the thing, I kind of like, I'm glad that they don't do this with any other movie yet. I mean,
you could get MCU going.
They could get MCU. I mean, they could even go so far as like say Back to the Future. That would be a fun one. In Back to the Future 2, how many of the laces on Marty McFly's automatic sneakers automatically retract when he puts the shoe on? But that would be the type of question eventually I would expect to hear from that.
See, I don't know about a whole division being specifically to Back to the Future. That would be more like an exhibition like they did to Rocky. Because, I mean, Rocky could be its own division, almost.
Almost, with as many movies. And, like, outside of the MCU, that was probably one of the most successful franchises outside of MCU and Star Wars, yes. That was for the longest time, and that one started in
Harry Potter.
1970...
Movie release dates!
4, I want to say, 1974, 1976.
Yeah, anyway.
Somewhere around there.
Those things have been running a while. You know what's also been running a while? This video! Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. So, as we wrap up this video, we like to make mention of certain things. Go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Make sure you join this Patreon. There's a lot of benefits to joining that. Or go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe over there. Also, they have a live show coming to Houston. Surprisingly, I've never heard of this before.
Wait, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get our tickets for that.
Yeah, so go to the Schmoedownlive.com to pick up your tickets for the Schmoedown Live in Houston. Or you can also check out our channel. We do have a video explaining a giveaway for VIP tickets to the Schmoedown Live in Houston.
That's right. We're doing 2 VIP tickets and 2 tickets to Mark Ellis's stand-up show that's happening the day before at 10 o'clock. And you can find out how to go do that. There's a video that he's putting up in an iCard up there. All the details are there. And around the same time as Mark Ellis's stand-up, we're also doing the meetup, the fan meetup in Houston. Hang out with us at Timeout number 1. I remember it this time. It's right next door to the Joke Joint where Ellis will be doing his stand-up, so you'll be free to bounce back and forth.
Yeah. And let me see, anything else we gotta cover? I think that covers about it. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Us. We are the Cinefanatics. Did you like this reaction? Let us know down below by commenting, hit like, dislike, whatever you want to hit. Make sure you hit that. Also, there's a subscribe button up over here, there's videos over here, and as always...
Oh, I'm afraid the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive.
Glad I was able to get through the rest of my stuff real quick so you could say that.
Yes, thank you.
Later.
See ya. If I didn't make it through that, I'd be like, no!
Really?